What up? This is B-Boy Freak. Real name is Ricky Barraza Jr. Come from a crew called Knucklehead Zoo out here in Las Vegas, representing for about 12-13 years now. And I'm also a house dancer as well. I started b-boying in about 97, 98, which, you know, was an era of not knowing what you were doing. But then when I first met Mr. Wiggles and saw my first b-boy videotape was around 99, and that's when me and my crew, Knucklehead Zoo, started off together and dancing, and, you know, took dedication into it because, you know, we had an actual foundation to learn from. Yeah, been b-boying since then.
Incorporate a lot of house in your b-boying, like with your style?
Yeah, definitely. I don't try to showcase it as, oh, okay, this is just house and this is just b-boy. No, I like to blend both because the theories in both ends both meet at the exact same time with each other. They both have the same struggle, they both have the same feeling that you get. It's just, I love how fluid and smooth beat house looks, and I love how hard b-boying and powerful looks. So I blend them together, and it makes me feel complete. And that's why I feel like it just comes together well, and I hope that, you know, people enjoy it too.
What was your first battle for b-boying? Can you remember that?
Damn, that's a
maybe the first one you remember.
First one I remember was what was the name of the jam? It was at this old spot. It was called the Ozone. That was one of my first jams.
Hosted by Ozone.
I wish it was. It would have been hilarious. Shabadoo was like, "Yo, what up? Ozone battle." No, it was down the street from the from our side of town, and. Yeah, it was the first, I remember it was like the first day I got windmills too. So I was working on windmills like all day, bro. No, wait, there was another jam before that. It was in downtown, in Industrial. I went with Ben and Leo, and it was on Christmas Day, bro. So we're all trying to chill with our family, but we heard about this jam going on, and I had to go to it. So yeah, we ditched our families and went up there, and it was in downtown Las Vegas. And Flow Rock was there, Homegrown Crew back in the day was there, Rock Skittles, of course, was just slaying everybody, and it was one of the dopest jams that I went to when I first started.
Those kind of stemmed from after that. Obviously, maybe back in the day there weren't as many as there are today.
There was only like maybe one jam, hopefully, like, yeah, if we were lucky, there was one jam a year out here in Las Vegas. So we just kept practicing as a crew, but then we were like, yo, we should just, if there's not going to be jams, we should just have get-togethers. So me and my crew got together and we're just like, let's just do b-boy barbecues. So we would go to the park, barbecue some stuff on the grill, tell every crew in Las Vegas, and we would throw a down piece of linoleum, and then everybody would show up, and it just would turn into a big, huge practice session outside. And it felt like a jam, but nobody was competing, unless, you know, people had beef or something like that. But most of the time, we're just practicing at school and treating it like a jam, or doing performances to start off with. And then, you know, we would do all the barbecues and wait till the jam popped up. Early on, about 2000, 2001, B-Boy Summit, Freestyle Session, all those started coming out, and we saw them on videos. And once, like, my parents were strict about letting me go out of town, so I had to watch my crew go out of town and do their thing and watch their videos. But it was good practice because any insight they got from being out of town was just good, you know, advice for me to be prepared for, you know. So finally, I want to say B-Boy Summit 2001, 2002. That's the first one that I went to out of state, and it was one of my favorite all-time big, huge jams. And Summit has always been a big, huge impact on the b-boy scene. Before we were Knuckleheads, well, honestly, before I got into like them with Ben and all them, the first people that we started with, my boy that originally taught me how to dance was my boy Brian Bush, or MC Mati Bush from Sacramento. Originally, he lived out here for a little bit and taught me, also with my boy Rag One. Richard Goblin, and they both introduced me to b-boying because they picked up on it, and they were a year older than me. So everybody in high school at that time was when the phase started back up again for b-boying. So we were called a crew called Odd Squad back in the day, and everybody used that name. It was like the John Doe name back in the day. But after that, I got into Broken Legacy, which was, you know, the crew name before Knucklehead Zoo started. And it was me, Ben, Leo, all the first generation of Knucklehead Zoo. And Chris and Kenny from Cali moved to Vegas, and I met Chris in PE class. And I met him because I didn't want to do all the, you know, sports things. I was just like, I'm playing soccer already. I don't need to play basketball, all that. I need to practice. So in PE class, I would practice, and Chris saw me, and he was just like, yo, you b-boy, right? I'm like, well, trying to. And he's just like, word. So he started busting it out, and then right after that, he just came through and started practicing with me and my crew, Broken Legacy. And then after a month or two, he was like, yo, you guys want to join forces and become a crew called Knuckleheads? And we were like, yeah.
Check it out now. No doubt now.